right, let's adjust this a little bit. I'm looking at speech chat, waiting for that to appear online. And there we go. All right, folks. What is good? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay. We are back for another live stream of LeMans Ultimate. And today we are doing a special event, the 2.4 hours of LeMans. I think I've done this race twice. The first time I did it was shortly after LeMans Ultimate came out in early access, and I streamed it on Twitch. And I did that race flat screen because at the time, although I had accessed the VR was not online yet. So I couldn't do any races in VR at the time. And that was quite the event, especially when it got dark. And that race, they didn't have GT3s at the time. So I did that race in the Corvette GTE. This particular race today, well, I guess before I talk about today's race, the second time I did it, I think I spun out and wrecked about an hour into the race, and it just sucked the life out of me. I just didn't have any motivation to finish the race, so I quit, and I ended up quitting the stream. Not a good look, but it was what it was. And here we are today. And today's race is a testament to how far LeMans Ultimate has grown, because the first time I did the 2.4 hours of LeMans, I can't remember the exact number of entries, but I think it might have been only like 30 or 40 people in that race. This race today is 440 so far. We still got 10 minutes left before the race starts. And there's a few big name people in here. Michi Hoyer, who I feel is basically the face of LeMans Ultimate. Before the big guys like, Jardier showed up, he was consistently the fastest. And then we have Henrik Gamble. Well, I'm subscribed to Michi Hoyer on YouTube. And then there's Henrik Gamble, and he's a natural. I mean, I discovered his channel on Twitch a couple of years ago when I was still doing ACC, and out of all the people that I was subscribed to, him and Luke Whitehead was two of the fastest people that I've seen, and they both looked like they were pretty young at the time. When I found Henrik's channel, he looked like he might have been 16. I think Luke Whitehead looked like he was about 14.
Miguel, Drive Espad said, "Did you watch the Gamer Muscle LMU 1.0 review?"
With
Michi
Gamer
Hoyer 10 out of 10.
I tried to watch Gamer Muscle's review, and I like Gamer Muscle's. I like his sarcasm and his sense of humor, but he uses the word high dynamic range too much. I mean, if it's not the original Assetto Corsa, he criticizes just about every single game about its force feedback. And like he'll talk about the force feedback being bad or just being okay and lacking high dynamic range. And it's only so much of that I can hear. And then not only that, I'm not interested in watching iRacing unless it's a super big event. Like if it's the 24 hours of Spa or Daytona. But yeah, I'm not too interested in watching iRacing that much. So therefore, I am subscribed to Gamer Muscle on both YouTube and Twitch, but I don't watch him every time he goes on. It depends on what he's doing.
Miguel, Drive Espad said, "Yeah, I do find that funny. Original AC feels sluggish in FFB in my opinion."
Michi Hoyer, I expected it. I didn't watch 100% of the video, but I expected a positive review from him because he's one of the guys that's been there from day one, just like I was. You know, and he hasn't said too many negative things about the game, so I would expect a positive review from him anyway. And then not only that, I think before LeMans Ultimate came along, I think both Michi Hoyer and Yernik Simichik, both of them were doing a lot of R Factor 2. So, yeah, so we've got 7 minutes, and yeah, there's a few big names in here. So, like I said, we've got Michi Hoyer, we got Henrik Gamble. Scroll down some more. I'm trying to see some of these other names that I might recognize. He might have fallen down quite a bit, but Basic Ali is registered for this race too. Yeah, he might have fallen down quite a bit. Yeah, there he is right there. Oliver Furnell. That's Basic Ali. So LeMans Ultimate is starting to grow on him as well. And I'm hoping that it's genuine and not just one of those things where he's working it in because LeMans Ultimate is the hot game right now. Let's see here. Who else do I recognize? Any other names? I think that might be it for the hypercars. And then there's not that many LMP2 cars registered for this race. 27. And then we go over here to GT3. There's 242 cars registered for this race. And Marco Bischoff, that is the YouTuber. Well, he's on both YouTube and Twitch, I believe, under the name Mabix. Jack Howells, that name looks very familiar. And then because of how many more people have entered this race, I'm way down here. So, and these are 62 car splits. So I think based on this, I think I'm going to end up in split 2. If I make it to split 1, I'm going to be at the bottom. We've got 4 minutes. I did a few practice laps before I went live. Orso Wetmuller VR. All right, we got another VR guy in here. So Orso Wetmuller, good luck to you. So I think that's it as far as people that I recognize. Now, I had to really, really think about whether I was going to enter this race or not because it's going to rain in this race. And I got a lot to lose if I don't finish this race. I've got a lot to lose if I walk into a split and I'm ranked number 2 and I end up finishing 15th. I'm going to lose a lot of rank because this is 4 times the driver and silver rank. And yesterday I did a race offline. I did a race off of YouTube, and that race I was ranked number 5 and I qualified 9th. However, I did finish 3rd in that race. So they must have dinged me really bad because of the qualifying. And so I come back and I finish 3rd and I only get 2.4% driver's rank. So with this game, even with the way they reformatted qualifying, it's still just as important as the race itself. So depending on how you look at it, qualifying might be more important than the race because it starts with qualifying. So let me see here. We got 2 minutes. So YouTuber and both Twitch streamer Julian Gataga, he's French, and I don't think he really speaks any English. I mean, if he does, is barely any English. Nevertheless, I still follow both of his channels because I don't need to speak French to watch him drive to try to learn something from him. So he did this race yesterday, and I'd say with about 53 minutes left in the race, he came into the pits. His virtual energy was down to 2%. He came into the pits and he took on wets and he finished the race on wets. That was the information that I needed to know. When's the good time to go to the wets? And if I do go to the wets, will I finish the race on the wets, or will the race dry up? Will the track dry up enough to force me to come into the pits again and, go to the medium? So that being said, it looks to me like I can just go ahead and run. I can just run a regular race. The other thing to keep in mind with this race is there's 12 tires. You only have 12 tires. That being said, I am only going to do 2 laps for quali. I'm going to do the out lap, and then I'm going to do the actual quali lap. Maybe I'll do a 3rd lap. It depends on how things turn out with the flying lap. If the flying lap is absolute dog shit, then I might go ahead and do 1 more lap. But the point is, since you only got 12 tires, I'm probably going to start the race on the quali tires that I use. And I expect, even in a race like this, I still expect things to be pretty dicey at the beginning. So I don't see any point in starting the race on new tires. So I'll start the race on the quali tires. And as far as my pace goes, I guess it depends on if I get, I guess it depends on where I'm at. If I'm towards the back and I'm getting caught, and I'm getting slowed up by super slow guys, if it's a situation where I'm 18th and I'm ranked 7th, then yeah, I'm going to have to start making some moves on people. All right. It looks like the event 440. 440. Ooh, scratch that. 559. Yikes. So let's go in here and let's see where I'm at as far as the split goes. 559. Holy shit. Again, that tells you how much LeMans Ultimate has grown. Because again, in the beginning, there wasn't that many people participating in the special events. And then you have to keep in mind that the UK is 5 hours ahead of us, so it's 7 in the evening there. So some of them might be looking at the clock, getting ready for bed here in a couple hours. Oh my God, looks like the game crashed. Wasn't good. Yeah, I think every time I think over this game is growing, and I think as the game keeps growing, I think the player base might be outweighing the server's capacity, and I think it causes these crashes. This is actually the first time the game has crashed on me in quite a while. So I'd imagine whatever, servers they're using for LeMans Ultimate, they'll probably have to make a phone call to the provider and say, give us a few more slots. So we're going to leave the virtual energy.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up at Lincoln Clay VR?"
Hey.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up, Chad?"
Eric B. the Realist, how you doing, my guy?
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "How are you doing?"
I'm doing pretty good, my guy. How about you? Oh, I didn't even stop to look to see what split I'm in. Because I want to see who I'm in here with.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "I fix my VR settings."
Oh, excellent.
Viking Racer said, "Hey.
We need to get some heat into
Viking
these brakes.
Racer, how's it going?
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up at Viking Racer?"
Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Rosso has been doing it.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "I'm doing great." Viking Racer
Sector 1 is green.
said, "At Eric waving hand, waving hand, waving hand, waving hand."
That is so good to hear that everybody's doing good. Now, I'm embarrassed to say this, but before this race started, I had to go empty the tank in terms of going to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom and make sure the bladder and the intestinal tract was empty before I jump into this race. Because this is a 2.4-hour race. And
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "How do you see your chat in VR?"
Yellow flag.
Eric, I do not have the chat window open in VR. So
Green flag, sector 2.
I could do that. I could open the chat up beside this headset.
5 minutes left.
But the reason why I don't do that is because it would be a distraction. If I'm trying to race and I'm constantly, because I used to do that before on ACC, I used to have a chat window open inside the headset, and I would always find myself looking at that chat window, and it takes away from the race. Sooner or later, you're gonna look at that chat window at the wrong time, and you're gonna fly off the track. That's why I use the text-to-speech, because
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I can still listen while I'm driving.
We think Stefan has binned it.
And not only that, my channel,
Flag in sector 3.
my channel hasn't gotten big enough where speech chat is going to be a problem. For somebody that's got like 1 million subs or something, that speech chat is going to constantly be going off, and they would never get a chance to answer any of the other comments. That's one of the reasons why I like where my channel
Yellow
is,
flag in sector 1.
because I can
Yellow flag, watch out.
I can engage. I mean, people.
Looks like Lens has binned it.
People can comment, ask me questions, and I have time to answer the question before somebody else comments again. So,
Sector 3 is now clear.
so in terms of interaction, it's the ideal situation.
Yellow flag. We think that Renault has spun off. Green flag sector 3. V12. Incidents in sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 2 is now green. We think that Renault has gone off in Dunlop chicane. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag sector 2. Green flag in sector 2, just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Mind these track limits, please Clay.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "The thing is I like to listen to music while I'm driving and sometimes I don't hear the speech to chat LOL.
We can see Coil has crashed.
Well,
sector 3 is clear.
I would find the music to be a distraction. Not only that, a race like this, I've actually gotten bored to death when I've done this race before. So people commenting and having a conversation with me, I guess it keeps me from getting bored.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
I would find music to be a distraction, especially if they...
Green flag in sector 3.
Especially
Yellow flag in sector 2.
if like a Spotify were to play a song
Green flag in sector 2.
that would make me reminisce, you know, and take me back, I would get distracted.
Sector 3 is yellow.
There's only 15 seconds left. We can head back to the garage. Oh, so I'm in split 2 of 10.
That's the end of the session. P2.
So as far as the hypercars goes, who's in? Is anybody in here with us? Where the hyper?
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "I got the VR connected to the link cable now too. That made a big difference."
Yeah, see, I don't know what the situation is now with virtual desktop, but the first time I used virtual desktop, it wasn't as optimized as it is now, and it was taking up 50% of the GPU. Now you 50% of the GPU is being used up by virtual desktop. Then OBS, if you're streaming from the same PC, OBS is like taking up to 20% of your GPU, and then the game itself is taking up a chunk of your GPU, and then when you're using VR, it's taking up a chunk of your GPU. All that shit, it taxes the shit out of your PC. So, like, I basically built a supercomputer. You know, the computer I'm sitting at right now is has a 4090 in it. I'm doing the dual PC setup thing. You know, I've got 4 PCs. My son is in the bedroom where my normal streaming PC is. So I'm using my backup PC that's got a 3080 Ti to stream.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "I run a dual PC setup."
See, I run a dual PC setup too, but I don't use a capture card anymore because the short length of the cord requires the two PCs to be next to each other. And when I did that, I had too much stuff plugged into this living room, and it blew out. It blew out one of it blew out my kitchen switch, because everything in there, I guess the electrical system is daisy chained together. So now the situation, I got to spread everything out. So I've got the gaming PC here, I've got the streaming PC in my bedroom, and I've got the backup PC where my son, does his thing in there, which is the computer that I'm using right now. So OBS doesn't take anything out of this PC because I'm not streaming from it. All I'm doing is opening it so it connects with the streaming PC. But and then in the interest of saving resources, I'm running this game at medium settings. I could easily run this game at ultra settings, but I got the resolution up quite high. I'm running this game at about 3400p because the OpenXR toolkit allows me to do that. But short story long, all this stuff that I got going on, if I was to try to use virtual desktop, I believe that it would tax the PC even more because it's wireless, because that signal would have to be, I believe, compressed, sent to the headset, and then decompressed within the headset. I think that's going to tax the computer. And not only that, when you're doing it wirelessly, as soon as the battery dies on the headset, you're done. Whereas with this cord, it doesn't exactly charge the headset, but it slows the dissipation of the battery. So when this battery has a full charge and I'm using the link cable, I could probably go anywhere from 4 to 8 hours before the headset would need to recharge, which is plenty of long enough. But if you use virtual desktop and you're going wireless, that the battery's probably going to die after a couple of hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. So for this type of race, a 2.4 hour race, no, you can't go wireless. All right, let's qualify. So I'm in split 2. There's nobody in here that I recognize. There's way more GT3 participants than Hypercar.
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line. Okay, Clay, we've got 15 minutes to set a lap.
And I believe that's the biggest reason why I'm in split 2. If I were to
cold brakes all round.
If I were to use a Hypercar, I would probably be in split 1. Or if I was to use a P2 car, there's no doubt I would be in split 1.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
So I come into this session ranked 28th.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, I need to do it your way and move one PC because it gets hot in this room with both.
Yeah, I got my PC spread out. And then another thing I'll tell you about, like my PC that's got the 4090 in it, I'll give Nvidia credit, you know, with the 4000 cars. Like my 4090, that thing never gets hot. And I'm serious when I say that. That card never gets hot. I have never run a game that had that card pouring out heat because, you know, Nvidia made some drastic improvements, you know, with the thermals of the 4000 cards. Now, my other computers, my streaming PC in the bedroom has a 3070 Ti in it. And some of the games that I play have that thing pouring out some heat. Same thing with the other PC here that's got the 3080 Ti. Depending on what game I'm playing, if it's a really demanding game, it pours out a lot of heat. But this 4090, even though the 5090 is the best card out there, this 4090 is still a beast.
The leader's just done a 4:02.2.
I can get into the 403s, but I'm gonna have to make it happen this lap.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "How long you been sim racing?"
I've been,
Alright, Clay, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. U28.
the very first racing game, like as far as racing goes, I've been doing racing games for as far back as I can remember. As far as racing in VR goes, the first racing game that I played in VR was Drive Club on the original PSVR. So
There's a faster class car approaching.
as far as
Right
taking
side's clear.
sim racing seriously, as far as sim racing in VR, I'd probably say I've been doing it.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. We need to watch these track limits.
I would probably say I've been doing it since 2018. As far as racing in VR and taking it serious, yeah, I've probably been doing it since 2018.
Okay, Clay, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
If I can get into the 403s, I'll leave it and just stay with that. That was bad. too. Probably gonna have to do one more lap. Yeah, 401. Oh my God. And that guy was ranked 27th, and he did a 401.5. My goodness.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "Are you going to the Sim Expo in September?"
Yes, I am. Hope to see you there. I'll be there on Saturday, though.
They've only got enough fuel for this lap. Okay, it's stop requested.
I'm going to do one more lap.
Pit crew's ready.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "Okay, could we get to meet in person?"
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I lost a lot of time on the Tensor Rouge. He got hit with a stopping ball. I got a little bit of time back right there.
Okay, Clay, we need to watch these track limits.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, "Good luck today." Eric McCready said, "If I catch up to you at the expo, dinner is on me."
Oh, shit!
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. In this lap, box this lap.
Well, thank you, Mr. McGrady.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "A lot of my RSR team we be there too."
Oh, sweet. Looking forward to meeting all of you.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up at Eric McCready?"
I thought I was going to lose a lot of time from that.
Eric McCready said, "Eric B., good morning brother."
V21.
Because there's no way I'm going to beat that 401.1. So there's no sense in me continuing to burn up my tires. So car setup, looking at the tires. Yeah, I got to watch those tires. So, this car has
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, at Lincoln Clay VR, do you know Glovebox Gaming?
No, not familiar. I don't know. I mean, I might have seen it in passing or something like that. I mean, is that person a GT7 streamer or?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
For those of you who will see me at the Sim Gaming Expo, I want to forewarn you about my appearance. For those of you that follow me, you know that I have type 2 diabetes. And when I first...
Track temperature's falling. It's now 28 Celsius.
When I was first diagnosed with it and sat down with a nutritionist, I was forced to change my diet. And I have lost a lot of weight versus what I look like on my
Crook
YouTube.
3DGT said, 2.4 hour race man grimacing face, good luck bro, flexed biceps.
Crooked GT, thank you for popping in, appreciate it. So for those of you that's going to see me, short story long, at the time that I created my YouTube channel, I still weighed around 220 pounds. Now because of the type 2 diabetes that I have and I was forced to have to change my diet. I've had diabetes now for about 5 years. And because I was forced to change my diet, I lost a lot of weight. So now I weigh about 175 pounds. I still have an athletic build, but just not as big. So, and I don't consider myself to be very tall either. I'm about 5'9". So I'm about 5'9", 175 pounds. Whereas, you know, when I weighed 220, the heaviest I've ever been was 225. And at that time, I basically didn't have a neck. So
That's the end of the session.
being that big had its it had its ups and downs. So even being 175 pounds right now has its ups and downs. I'm not near as winded as I was when I was 220. My back and my knees don't hurt like they did back then.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, 220 pounds at 5 feet 9 inches LMAO. You were like a ball of muscle.
Yeah, I was a pretty thick dude. I mean, I couldn't get that big now if I wanted to, because given my situation, it's not, especially with I also have high blood pressure and then stage 1 chronic kidney disease. So all that stuff combined, it would not be healthy for me to get as big as I did before. So 175 pounds is pretty much how I'm going to finish this journey. But hey, you know, I got a lot of pictures though of when I was pretty big. I got a couple of pictures where, you know, like traps were like bulging. So
Crook 3DGT said, bro, how am I 15 pounds heavier than you? You have kept in great shape for your age, man. Eric McCready said, I have it also. I totally understand, no explanation needed. Continue to take care of your health first and foremost. I'm glad you're managing it well. Slow to pro sim racing. Said. To be fair, 175 pounds at 5 feet 9 inches is still a very fit human, lol. Crook 3D GT.
You know the
said,
funny part?
I need to get back down to 175.
You know, Slow to Pro, the funny part was when I weighed 225, I had a little bit of a belly. And I went on a diet because at that point I was thinking about trying to become a bodybuilder.
RSR Eric B. the realist. Said. Health is more important than weight. I'm trying to get down to 175 now. I'm 5 feet 7 inches 200 right now.
I totally get it.
RSR Eric B. the realist. Said. What's up at Crook 3D GT?
You know, the funny part is when I weighed 225 pounds, I was debating about whether to become a bodybuilder or not. And I went on a diet to try to lose the belly, and I dropped down to 220 pounds. And at that time, that was no, take that back. I dropped down to an even 200
Eric B.
pounds.
the realist. Said. What's up at Slow to Pro Sim Racing?
I had dropped down to an even 200 pounds,
Crook
and I felt
3D
skinny.
GT. Said. Keep it going, Eric B. What's the progress so far? Slow to Pro Sim Racing. Said. Waving hand.
Yep. So I had went on a diet and dropped from 225 to an even 200 pounds, and I felt like a crackhead back then. I felt so skinny, but at the time it was the best I had ever looked.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
All right, folks, here we go. This is it. So I'm 21st, and I'm ranked 28th going into this race. So I'm already going to gain positive rank just from qualifying higher than my rank. If I should get into a massive crash and I have to come in for repairs, I've already got a
Slow to Pro Sim Racing. Said. That body dysmorphia will have you looking at a Holocaust survivor in the mirror, lol.
Yep. I got a drink setting in the refrigerator in case I get into a massive crash. When I come into the pits, I will jump out of the seat real quick, go and grab a drink, and then come back. And so here we go, folks. Here we go. 2.4 hours. Oh, you know what? How long? We got a minute 15. Let me check my tires.
3D GT. Said. Did you ever use gear when you were massive? It's definitely not healthy to have a bodybuilder body for many years.
Did I ever use gear? I'm not sure what you mean by that. As far as when I was big, as far as supplement goes, I did your normal pre-workout, the Jack, whatever that shit was. You know, I tried several pre-workouts. I drank a lot of weight gainers because the amount of calories I had to take in like 3,500 calories a day, and there was no way I could do that off of strictly food. It was just way too much.
RSR Eric B. the realist. Said. I used to lift too, now I need to get smaller because my knees are both replaces and I need to get some weight off.
Oh, see, that's where, if I hadn't have got where I'm at now, Eric B., I would have needed knee replacements now because I'm walking around at 225 on some bird
RSR Eric
legs.
B. the realist. Said. At Crook 3D GT I'm down 14 pounds now.
Formation
Slow to Pro
has
Sim
started.
Racing. Said. The long-term effects of being overweight with muscle are so similar to just being overweight, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have needed knee replacements by now if I was still over 200 pounds. Even at 58 years old, I'm still fairly nimble at 175 pounds. yeah, I'm an old buzzard. 58 years old.
Crook 3D GT said, "Good luck, Clay. Stay out of the fray."
Hey, absolutely. Thank you, Crooked. Are we gonna have to do a full formation lap for this race, or?
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, "Long race, keep it cool like you always do."
Absolutely.
Eric McCready said, "We are with you, good luck."
Thank you, appreciate it. I think we just have to survive the first lap or two. But everybody in this race, if I'm not mistaken, I would like to think has a gold safety rating, so everybody has to drive with discipline. So I'm hoping that everybody will respect each other for the first lap. I hate that the way it tells me to catch up and slow down.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "It's nice when you're working out, but when you stop you need to get the weight off."
Yeah.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "Good luck, you got this."
Thank you.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 1. Clear left. Clear left. Clear left.
Somebody lost it behind me.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. It's Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it. Green flag, Sector 3. Clear left. Clear left.
Oh, dude!
Sector 2 is now yellow. Sector 3 is now yellow. We think Fisher has gone off. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
Come on,
Sector 1
P2!
is green. Right side's clear. The gap to Lucas behind is increasing. It's now see a car right, clear right.
Man, hurry up, get your ass up there and get out the way. Because now I got a car breathing down my neck that shouldn't even be behind me.
On your right, clear right.
Oh, come on, dude. That Porsche's pushing people wide.
flag in sector 3. We think Michael has gone off in Porsche Curse. Green flag in sector 3.
Oof. What the hell is going on with that P2 car? Get up there with your crew. I gotta get past these people, that's all to it.
Time for 35.67.
Mathias is leading the race.
Crook 3D GT said, how many GT3 cars in the field?
I don't know.
Yellow flag.
That P2 car, he came to destroy everybody's race.
Sector 1 is now green. Okay, Clay, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh, that Mustang doesn't have a wing. We gotta watch out for
Pro
him.
Sim Racing said, highest number I've seen on the HUD is 30.
Woo!
Yellow flag, sector 2. We can see Rossi and Wester have stacked it. The guy in front is Lucas.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, Bro WTFLMAO.
That was a crazy ass crash. I gotta watch my tires.
Green flag, sector 2. Defend hard, make them work for it. Yellow flag, sector 3. We think that Duval has gone off. Green flag, sector 3. Air temp's falling. It's now 29 Celsius. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 44 Celsius. Yellow flag, caution. It looks like Varga has binned it. Green flag, sector 3. Sector 1 is clear.
Crook 3D GT said, I thought you only drove the Porsche. Haha, what's your top 3 GT3 cars?
Well, in the GTE,
16th place.
I drive the Corvette. In the GT3s, the reason why I was driving the Porsche was because under the previous tire model, The Corvette was too dangerous.
Okay, Clay. It's a faster class car approaching.
But now that they relaxed the tire model a little bit, I can go back to the Corvette and I can drive it and trust it.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Gap to Lucas. Ahead is now 0.8. Green flag sector 2. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track.
He probably got a point for going off of the track like that.
Crook 3D GT said, "Oh, this is GTE."
Clear left. The next car is Michelle. Clear left. Yellow flag. We think that Bell has gone off in Michelin chicane. Sector 2 is green. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Stefan has gone off in Indianapolis. Alright, Clay, don't let this guy distract you.
Crook 3D GT said, "Nice move."
Thanks.
Sector 3 is green. The next car is Bell. Yellow flag. We think Stefan has stacked it in Porsche Kurtz. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Fisher has gone off. Green flag in Sector 3.
Oh my God.
Yellow flag. Car left, clear left. We think that Michelle has gone off. Come on, Clay, keep pushing, we might get it back. It's a faster car approaching.
That time was a 4-0.
P15.
8-4.
The guy in front is Lucas. Sector 1, yellow flag. We can see Pena has crashed in, unlocked chicane. Green flag in Sector 1.
Oh boy.
Clear right.
I gotta give it to him or
Sector
risk
3
a
is now
wreck.
clear.
Oh, he went wide. He went wide.
Bad luck, mate.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, "Instead of the Corvette always trying to kill you, now it just randomly decides to kill you. Exciting car to drive, LOL."
I trust the Corvette now, though, with this new tire model.
Yellow flag. think that Stefan has gone off in Michelin chicane, green flag, sector 2. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. The gap behind is now 0.33. It looks like Cabrera has gone off in first Ford chicane. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag in sector 2. Flag limits, faster cars approaching. Clear left. Air temperature's falling. It's now 25 Celsius. Yellow flag, sector 3. It looks like Christopher has stacked it in Porsche curves. Sector 3 is now clear. Track temperature is decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius. Okay, Clay, keep driving on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Sector 3. We think Victory has gone off in Porsche curves. Green flag in Sector 3.
Okay.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
I'm starting to lose grip.
Air temperature's falling. It's now 23 Celsius. Defend your position. Don't let him through. Flag, Sector 3. Okay, Clay, just cut the track.
Got 6 laps left.
Is Lucas. On your clear left.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said.
Come on, Clay. Don't
The track temp drops a lot at night. Be prepared for less grip when the headlights come on.
All right.
car approaching. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue. The track temperature is falling. It's now 37 Celsius. Clear left. Yellow flag. We think that Stefan has binned it in Porsche curves. You're being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Blue flag. We can see Dobbs has gone off in Indianapolis. Green flag sector 3. Blue flag. The car behind's a faster class. Air temp's falling. It's now 21 Celsius. Blue flag.
I don't want to catch that point, so I had to lift.
Time 4-0.
D16, blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. Clear left. Blue flag. Sector 2 is yellow.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said. Alpine has the best tail lights.
They do.
The gap to P15 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. Alright Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
It's funny that you just said that.
We think John has stacked it. Green flag on your left. To 15th place in front is now 1.5. Sector 3 is yellow. You've got half your fuel left. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius. There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag.
He's gonna catch me at the worst time. Well, I don't need to worry about catching him anymore.
Green flag in sector 3. Lucas. Ahead is now 1.5. Just cut the track.
That time was a 4-0.
B15.
0-5.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Yellow flag. Caution. It looks like Christopher has crashed in Dunlop chicane. Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag sector 2. Green flag in sector 2. It looks like Jourdain has stepped it in Tetra Rouge.
Damn, I hated the lift. But dude, I do not want to accumulate any points, not in a race like this. He'll make a mistake somewhere and I'll get it back. Damn, he lost his wing. Please let me through. Thank you.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius. The gap to Lucas in front is now 0.6. Clear left. All right, Clay, the next car is black.
Time 4-0-5.
B13.
0.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is green. Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
He's starting to walk me down.
Okay, Clay, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The track temperature's decreasing, it's now 25 Celsius.
I gotta figure out what to do here.
Flag. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Okay, Clay, there's a plastic car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. Track limits, keep it between the lines. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag in Sector 3. We think that Stefan has spun off. Green flag, Sector 2. Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated.
It's starting to get dark.
It looks like Francois was crashed in Indianapolis. Green flag, Sector 3. in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 1. Sector 3 is now clear. The track temperature is falling. It's now 20 Celsius. Blue flag. Okay, Clay. There's a faster class car approaching. Clear left. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. You're reeling, David. In. The gap is northward left, clear left. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. We can see Lucas has binned it in Porsche curves. Green flag Sector 3. Only 2 laps of fuel left. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. Pit crew is ready. Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 17 Celsius.
A lot of cars are going to be coming into the pits this lap, so pit row is going to be crowded. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. It looks like Jourdain has gone off in Porsche curves. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 20.
Mathieu is pitting. Garcia is now leading. There's a faster car approaching. Pay attention to track limits. Please, Clay. Blue flag. Sebastian behind is pitting now.
Time for 12.68.
Yeah, this congested pit row has made my computer drop frames. Oh, damn. I was in second gear. Please, please, please don't get me with a penalty. If they hit me with a penalty, I'm screwed. I had the pit limiter on. It showed the pit limiter as being on. Don't hit me with a penalty, please, please, please.
Pit exit's clear. But cold brakes all round, be careful. Blue flag. The car in front of us is now holding. Faster car behind. This guy's their class leader.
These tires are ice cold. If any car attacks me, I'm basically a sitting duck until these tires warm up.
Blue flag. Right side's clear. The next car is black. Okay, Clay, your refuel window will open on lap 21. It will end on lap 21. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position.
Jeez, 3 hypercars coming up.
Blue flag. Gap to P19. Ahead is now 10 seconds. The leader, Garcia, is pitting.
Damn, he built up a 19-second lead. But he's still going to lose that lead.
Sergey is pitting from position 1. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. Blue flag. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. Blue flag. Evans is now in the lead.
Tires are still ice cold. I'm still scared to push it.
And yeah, it's getting closer. The gap's now 10 seconds. Blue flag. Past the car behind. Blue flag.
Jesus. You talk about being
Yellow
terrified.
flag. We think Francois has crashed. Green flag in sector 3. There's a car leaving the pits.
Lap 5, 38.20.
P20. Okay, Clay. The next car is Lucas. Yellow flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, sector 1. The car behind's a faster class. Sector 1 is green. Sector 2 is clear. Blue car, right side's clear. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Clear right. Car in front is a lap behind.
That Porsche behind me was a sitting duck because his tires were still cold.
The guy in front is black. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 60 Celsius. Past the car behind. Yellow flag, sector 3. Blue flag, sector 3 is green. Gap to Lucas. Behind is now 2.9. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. We think Cabrera has gone off in Indianapolis. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. We think that Lenz has gone off in Dunlop chicane. Green flag, Sector 1. Clear right.
Welcome.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear. We think that Lenz has gone off in Quatre Rouge. Green flag, Sector 1.
Oh, that's huge.
ahead is pitting.
Time for 10.8.
P17. Sector 2 is now yellow. Alright Clay, there's a faster class car approaching. We've been warned about track limits. Blue flag. Yellow flag, watch out. We think that Renault has stepped it in, Dunlop chicane. Green flag in sector 1. Clear right. The guy ahead is Spalding.
Oh shit! I was busy checking the mirrors.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 2 is green. Sector 3 is green. And yeah, it's getting closer. The gap is now 1.2.
Oh, even if this guy gets past me, he's gonna have to go into the pits anyway. He's down to 24%.
Flag in sector 2. We can see Lens has gone off in PlayStation chicane. Sector 2 is now green. Clay, don't let this guy distract you. Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits. Yellow flag, sector 2, P16. We think that Renault has binned it.
Oh shit.
Sector 2 is now green. clear right. Sector 3 is yellow. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 13 Celsius. We think Rosso has gone off in Porsche curves. Green flag in Sector 3. Okay, Clay, the next car is Kenya. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 2.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. Hi everyone, good to see y'all, praise the lords.
Dan Sock, how's it going?
To be in front of this guy. Yellow flag, Sector 3.
He gonna do it one more time, huh?
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Clay.
940.
P17. Track limits.
Oh! He gonna pick up a point for that one.
Stay close, see if we can unsettle him.
He's gonna have to go into the pits this time regardless.
6. There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is green. Clear left. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. It looks like Francois has gone off. Yellow flag in Sector 3. It looks like Francois has binned it in Indianapolis. Green flag, Sector 3.
Time 4:05.
B16. The driver in front of us is Lucas. Okay, Clay, faster car approaching. It's their class leader. Blue flag. Yellow flag in Sector 3. We think Alexander has gone off in Porsche Kurtz. The gap to Lucas behind is now 1.2. There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag. Flag. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag. Flag. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. It looks like Sebastian has crashed in Dunlop chicane. into 17th place. Behind is increasing. It's now 1.7. Green flag in sector 3. Is Alden, 15th place. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Renault has gone off in Tetra Rouge. It's a faster car approaching. Flag. Sector 2 is green. Stay between the lines, please, Claire. There's a group of faster cars behind. Blue flag. Faster car approaching. Blue flag.
A couple of
faster cars approaching. Blue flag.
It's been dark for quite a while.
Yellow flag. We think John spinned it. Sector 3 is now clear. Alright Clay, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That's halfway. Stay on it if this isn't over yet. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. We think that Nvidia has gone off in PlayStation chicane. Car behind's a faster class. Just had a warning for cutting the track. Blue flag. Air temperature rising. It's now 19 Celsius. Left yellow flag, Sector 3, clear left. We think that Talila has gone off in Indianapolis. Flag Sector 3. Alright Clay, the next car is one lap behind. Yellow flag. It looks like Talina has spun off. Sector 3 is clear. Make them do the work. There's a faster car behind. He's class leader. Okay, Clay, that's half distance. I think about 3 laps remaining on this tank. Blue flag.
Ooh.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Ooh.
Sector 1 is now green. We can see Rosso has crashed in Dunlop chicane. Track limits, watch those lines.
Ooh. That P2 spun out right in front of him and almost took him with him.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. Nice.
Thanks.
The gap behind is now 2.9 seconds. Sector 2 is yellow. We think that Renault has gone off in Tetra Rouge. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 3. Car in front is Lucas. You're locking your fronts going into Mulsanne. Air temps increasing. It's now 21 Celsius. The gap to P15 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.1 seconds.
Well, that was my fuck up for the race. The car was about to snap loose again.
Front is now 8.3 seconds, or P16. Okay, pit stop requested, 2 laps of fuel remaining. The pit crew is ready.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. Can't wait till Monday back to job hunting.
Ah. Why Monday? You can do it online.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. Make some donos to my YouTube friends like you for helping me all these years, call it a loan paid back.
Ah, okay, cool.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said.
We expect
Online
to
I
enter
hate since
position
ATM theft.
20, immediately behind Kenya.
Online says ATM
The
theft.
leader, Martinez, is pitting.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. Damn hackers.
Ah,
Garcia is now leading. Van der Vin is pitting from P5. We think he'll come out a little way behind you.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. I hate online money or job stuff.
okay, I got you. Oh shit!
Okay, Clay, it's starting to drizzle.
I'm gonna take a chance. Because I can already feel the car slipping.
Engage the limiter.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I hope I don't get hit with a penalty for that.
That time was a 4:16.53.
If I get hit with a penalty, this is gonna be all for nothing.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. I read an article half the online job postings are literally foreign and domestic bot algorithms, it's literally terrorism, they flood employers with fake accounts.
I'm scared I'm gonna get hit with a penalty. If they hit me with a penalty, this is gonna destroy everything I've done this race. Please, please, please. Damn it!
Push, push, push. You have a penalty. You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. Okay, Clay, the next car is Kenya. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said.
We think that
Government needs to step up in the West against scammers and hackers. It's an acceptable duty.
Green flag, sector 2.
We serve this penalty now.
Pit crew's ready. That's the car behind. Blue flag.
You talk about a back-breaking penalty.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag in sector 2. Okay, Clay. There's a faster class car approaching. We think GOPS has gone off in PlayStation chicane. Blue flag. Expect traffic on exit. On exit we should be in position. 21 right behind Garcia. Blue flag. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag. Blue flag crowd clear right. Blue flag. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching.
Time 5:35.45.
The only good thing I can say about this drive-through is it gives the tires a chance to cool off because this rain is going to pick up.
We've got 2 laps to come in for this penalty. All clear, push now. The pit window is now open. Your penalty's completed.
Well, at least I kept 20th place.
Front brakes are cold. The leader, Garcia, is pitting. There's a faster class car approaching. Right side's clear. Blue flag. The 21st is gaining on you. The gap is now 12 seconds. Blue flag. Harrison is now in the lead. Clear right. Sector 3 is now yellow. The leader is now on wets. Sector 3 is green. All right, Clay. It's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. We should come out into position 22 behind Nvidia. Clear right. Barrow is now on wets. Blue flag.
What you gonna do, man? I can feel the track getting slippery.
B20. The track temps increasing. It's now 18 Celsius. Bell is now on wets. Stay between the lines, please, Clay.
Need this rain to start picking up.
John is now on wets. Sebastian is now on wets. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
The car in
We
front of
think
me.
Dobbs has binned it. Green flag, sector 2. Lydia behind is pitting.
He's gonna have to pit, and he's probably gonna have to switch to wets. There we go. I see it starting to come down now.
The gap to Bell behind is now 12 seconds.
I'm starting to see a haze in the road too.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear. We can see Niklaus has stacked it in Porsche curves. Air temperature's increasing. It's now 25 Celsius. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Hole in Dan's
It
sock.
looks like Renault has
Sir.
crashed.
I cleaned my
Alexander
unit
is
today
pitting
for
from
4 hours
P25.
and
It looks
washed
like he'll come out
laundry.
just behind
It's
you.
hanging now to dry overnight.
All right.
AC is on.
The gap to Bell behind is now 10 seconds. Enya in front is pitting. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Okay, Clay. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P15. Enya is now on wets. About track limits. Green flag in Sector 2, green flag Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. The track temperature's rising. It's now 20 Celsius. The leader, Mathieu's, is pitting 16th place. He's closing the gap. It's now 15 seconds. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Garcia is leading the race. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Jourdain behind is pitting. It looks like Rosso has gone off in Indianapolis. Green flag in Sector 3. The leader is now on wets. Paul Bessie is entering the pits. He's in P11. We think he'll come out just behind you. Air temp's increasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
I see the track. It's
Yellow
starting
flag. Watch out.
to look hazy and greasy.
Green flag in Sector 3. Yellow flag Sector 3. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 3. It looks like Gilbert has crashed in the S's. There's a faster class car behind. Sector 1 is green. The gap to P16 behind is now 15 seconds. Sector 3 is yellow.
That time was a
3:14. Car ahead is Evans. Okay, Clay, going out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
I gotta start calculating this fuel thing.
The gap to black behind is now 14 seconds. We think that Garcia has gone off in first Ford chicane. Sector 3 is now
That's
clear.
gonna take us to 31.
Yellow flag, caution. We think Jourdain has gone off in Porsche curves. Green flag, sector 3. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Oh, that car coming up behind me is a back marker. So if he gets past me to some degree, I don't care.
behind is now 30 seconds. B13. Right side's clear. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Okay, Clay, the next car is one lap behind.
Whoa. So when I come into the pits, I'm going to lose at least 3
Yellow flag in
positions.
sector 3. We can see Nicklaus has stacked it. Sector 3 is green. Yellow flag sector 2. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Pedro has gone off. Green flag in sector 2. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
11 laps. I think I should probably go ahead and come in now. Because I'm not going to have enough fuel to finish this race. So if that's the case, I'm thinking I might as well come in and get some new tires. That way, when the rain starts to come down harder,
Okay, pit stop requested. We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P90, a few seconds ahead of Western. Blue flag. All right, Clay. There's a faster car approaching. Pit crew is ready.
I would have gave it to you.
On your right, clear right. Okay, Clay, you've got half your fuel left.
Oh my lord.
That time was a 4:29.02.
Oh, that hurt. Well, I got new tires. So I might be able to chop a couple of these guys down. So 18th is going to get past me. I don't know if 19th is going to get past me or not.
There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight. Blue flag. Right, the guy ahead of us is Sebastian.
What are you doing, man? I was
Car
willing
behind's
to
a
let you
faster
go.
class. Right side's clear. Blue flag. Clear left.
We got a half hour to go, so depending on my pace, we'll see if we can chop down the other cars.
B19 is closing you down. The gap has come down to 2.8 seconds. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is now green. Gap to B19. Behind is now 1.4. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching. It looks like Enya has stepped it in. Watch your curves. Flag. Clear left. Blue flag. Faster car approaching. Flag. Yellow flag. We think that Royal has gone off in Lake Station chicane. The track temps increasing. It's now 31 Celsius. Behind is now 1.9.
Car in front of me must have took some damage because I'm starting to close in on him somewhat fast.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We can see Sergey has binned it in Indianapolis. Green flag, Sector 3. Flag in Sector 1.
Puddles are starting to form on the track.
We think that Pedro has binned it in the S's. Sector 1 is clear.
Jesus.
Flag Sector 3. Green flag in Sector 3. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
I just have to take that point.
Oh, Clay, come on, keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
It's getting harder and harder.
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. We think that Sergey has crashed. The gap to E19 behind is now 1.3 seconds. Yellow flag, Sector 3. That's 20 minutes to go. Lucas is pitting from position 12. I think he'll come out just in front. Green flagging Sector 3. Sebastian ahead is pitting. We've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed.
Time for 23.92.
I'm fucked. Should have went into the pits. My suspension is fucked up.
To 16th place. Ahead is now 3.5 seconds.
Cook 3D GT said, "Oh man, it rained too. Can you make it to the end without pitting?"
I'm gonna try.
Sector 2 is green.
The big problem is my steering wheel is cocked to the left and the car is trying to pull to the left.
The gap to B16 ahead ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5. Alright Clay, there's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader.
Crook 3D GT.
15 minutes remaining, 15
All
minutes
the
to go.
cars with under 40% have to pit.
I'm good on the
Green
fuel.
flag.
I'm even good on the tires. It's that if I were to come into the pits, how much time I would lose from repairs. So I guess I have to take that
RSR
chance.
Eric B, the
This group
realist,
includes their class leader.
said, I'm still here, you doing good, thumbs up, medium dark skin tone.
Blue flag.
Thanks, Eric.
Clear left.
Crook 3D GT said, you might get a couple more positions if some cars in front have to pit.
That's one of the things that I'm hoping for. And in these treacherous conditions, I'm hoping somebody else will crash too.
P17. The gap to P16 ahead is now 5.8. Sector 3 is now yellow. We think Skater has crashed in Porsche Kurtz.
Oh, somebody crashed. I hope that's a GT3, and I hope he hit the wall.
Green flag, Sector 3. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. The gap to P16 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.1. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is green. Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Sergey has stacked it in, unlock chicane. Sector 1 is now green. To go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap to 16th place ahead is increasing. It's now 8.8. Faster car approaching. It's their class leader. Blue flag. Clear left. The gap behind is now 9.5 seconds.
0.09.
Blue flag. Yellow flag, sector 1.
Oh, he is going to be pissed.
Green flag in sector 1. It looks like road has gone off in Dunlop chicane.
He spun out trying to avoid hitting me.
Okay, Clay. There's a faster class car approaching.
What are you doing?
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is now clear. We think Skater has gone off in first Ford chicane.
Oh, that car behind me, I don't have to worry about him. He's going to have to pit.
Wester is reeling you in. The gap's now 5.9. That's the car behind. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
The car's not turning right very good.
Clear right.
It turns to the left just fine, but it's not turning to the right very good.
class car approaching. Blue flag. You've used half your fuel. Yellow flag. We think skater. Spinned it. Sector 3 is clear. Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Ooh. Well, the car behind me, he's got a choice. He can come into the pits and lose his position, or he can fuel save and he'll still
Yellow flag
lose.
in sector 3. It looks like Skater has gone off in Indianapolis. There's a faster class car behind. Green flag, sector 2. 16th place. Wester behind is pitting.
Oh, he's done. He chose the pits.
Blue flag.
Oh my lord. Hurry.
The leader, Garcia, car clear left.
Oh, he did a splash and dash.
Harris is leading the race. Blue flag, we think Nvidia has gone off in Porsche curves. Alright Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Green flag sector 3. Clear left.
At this point, all I gotta do is keep the car on the track and I should finish up 16th.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
This next lap should be the last lap.
Sector 3 is yellow.
The leader is over 3 minutes ahead of
Hold
me.
it, has stacked it in. The first Ford chicane. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Jesus. Yeah, that suspension is busted. My tires are gone.
Yellow flag in sector 1. We think that Ritzel has crashed in Dunlop chicane. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag. We can see Sebastian has binned it in Indianapolis. One more to go.
1 lap to go. Jesus.
Yellow flag sector 2. We think that Bell has spun off.
You hear the tires crying.
Green flag sector 2.
Oh, the car in front of me might have to do some fuel saving. He's only got 5% left.
Okay, Clay, you're reeling Bell in. The gap is now 12 seconds.
I don't think I'm going to catch him, but
There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
maybe I can catch him.
Blue flag.
Something's broken on his car. His car's more broken than mine. 15th place.
Clear left.
Crook 3D GT said, "Nice rolling on the floor laughing."
This race was survival of the fittest.
race. There's the finish. Good drive. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
You take away the drive-through penalty that I got and the damage I took from hitting the wall, I think I finish up at least 12. So, how many?
Crook 3D GT said, GG made it through that marathon, flexed biceps.
Hey, thank you. My thumb is sore from having to grip that steering wheel. My pinky knuckle is sore from having to shift gears on the right hand. My back is a little bit sore. So I'm waiting to see what the results are. So there's only one car. Let's see what the deal is with him. What are we watching? Max Chin is a silver driver, so he had to be up there. So there was 30. He was ranked 33rd. But he still.
Crook 3D GT said, my knees cracked a few times when I stood up after doing the 2.4-hour spa race, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh yeah, I know how you feel. But I tell you one thing, all that shit that I went through, if I come out of it with negative rank, I'm going to be furious. Well, I think everybody's accounted for, so we can go see how much rank I got or how much rank I lost. So, before I do this, I was ranked 28th, which means I needed to qualify 28th or better, quali and finish. So for the quali, I qualied 7th, I qualified 20th, so I should be able to get a little bit of rank from that. But I'm probably going to lose a little bit of rank because I did not quali in the top half, depending on how they do the ranking format now. And then I finished 15th. So I'm hoping that's enough to get me some positive rank. Oh, shit. You got to be kidding me. I lost 5.7%. I thought for certain I was going to gain some positive rank out of that. You beat 9 drivers, but lost to 20. You beat 15 drivers, lost to 14.
Crook 3D GT said,
all that shit. So I did a race last night. Long story short, I finished on the podium. I finished 3rd, and I got 2.7%.
Crook 3D GT said, I've been feeling slighted by the ranking system since 1.0, haha.
Now, one race, I got some massive rank. One race, I got 52.7 for the rank. And then another one, I got like 20%. Then another one, I got like 12%. So all in all, I have still gained way more than I lost. Then I think that race I did yesterday, the stream I did yesterday morning, I think I might have gotten 20% out of that one. Not this one. I think this one. Yep, 19.1. So when all is said and done, I still gained way more than I lost. But that's still heartbreaking to sit in this chair for 3 hours to come out of it with negative rank. But if I would have quit that race, I would have lost so much more rank. So guess we'll just lick our wounds and decide whether or not to come back and take a crack at the 40-minute Le Mans race.
Miguel, Da Drive S Bad, said, GG Lincoln, such a long race.
It was nighttime for a long time in that race too. And then once it started to become daylight, we got an hour to go and now it starts to rain. And
Crook 3D GT said, only 5% loss, not bad for the multiplier, at least rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, the multiplier was four times. So that's why I was saying if I wouldn't have finished that race with 4 times the multiplier, I would have lost 4 times the amount. And if I quit that race, I probably lose enough rank that I fall back to bronze. This is the race where I gained a lot of that rank. But I don't have it in me to do another race. Although this race, there's no rain, there's no night cycle. I may possibly come back and do this race tomorrow, but I don't have it in me to do another one. But I think, but more than anything, I did that race because next weekend we have driver swaps, and I won't be in that race because my teammate will be out of town. But I plan to catch the next race. But as far as next week goes, the driver swap race for next week is at LaSalle. We don't know if that's going to be a 4, a 6, 12, 24-hour race, what have you. The race after that, I'm hoping it's 6 hours because as of right now, we only have 2 people on our team. It's me and Hanez Katone. And I said this before that, at some point I'll speak to him about us adding someone else on the team, but I want it to be someone that races in VR because that's what makes our team unique, is that we're an all VR team. I race in VR and Katone races in VR. So I want to keep that because one of these races where like RCI is broadcasting the race, I plan to reach out to them and ask them if they want access to my video feed so they can see that the VR Vikings is an all VR team. I think that makes us. I think that makes us unique. So I don't know. I don't know who's doing what as far as other teams goes, but as far as I know, you know, we're the only the only all VR team. So I hope it stays that way. How many people are registered for this race? 524. I am not registered for this race. It's finished. Okay, that must be some kind of glitch.
Crook 3D GT said, endurance racing in VR is no joke. Props man, good racing gotta roll.
All right, Crooked GT, appreciate you popping in. Hey, everybody, check out Crooked GT. He streams LeMans Ultimate as well. And good personality. Definitely check him out. Highlight his name and copy and paste his name into the YouTube search bar and go sub to his channel. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Sitting through this.
Miguel, Drive S bad, said, I haven't tried VR, but I don't think it would be worth it to invest in with my GPU.
Well, I'll say this before I go, Miguel. As far as VR goes, because I've talked about this a number of times, about what I think you need in order to race in VR across the board, not just on one game.
Miguel, Drive S bad, said, take care everyone.
Miguel, when it comes to racing in VR on PC, I think a 3080 Ti or better will cover you across the board. My streaming PC in the bedroom has a 3070 Ti, and I've tested it on several games.
Said, peace and blessings, Clay, Miguel, everyone else folded hands.
Same to you, Crooked. So Miguel, my PC in here has a 3070 Ti. I've tested all of my sim games on it, and it used to run LMU, but it doesn't want to run it anymore. It used to run ACC. Now it runs like dog crap. It still runs AMS2 pretty good, but I have to turn everything all the way down. I mean, I have to turn the resolution down to like 1800, 1700. The graphical settings within Automobilista 2, I have to turn them down to low.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, good job Lincoln, thumbs up, medium dark skin tone.
Hey, appreciate it, Eric. Looking forward to seeing you next stream. Everybody else also, Eric B. the Realist. Check him out as well. His channel is noticeably bigger than mine. I think he's working his way towards 6,000 subs. Go check him out. He streams LeMans Ultimate GT7, and he also, jumps back and forth between racing flat screen and racing in VR. He plays a lot of good music in between races, so definitely go check that out. Very entertaining. So check him out too. Same deal. Copy and paste his name into the YouTube search. And then sub to his channel and tell him Lincoln sent you. So Miguel, coming back to that before I head on out of here. So long story short, I think a 3080 Ti or better will cover you across the board to be able to race in VR on PC. So if you're going to go with the 4,000 cards, I think you would need like a 4070 Super or better. I think when it comes to the 5,000 cards, you would probably need I think the 5070 might do the job, but I think the 5070 Ti should do the job, because I think the 5070 Ti is probably the equivalent of a 4080 or a 4080 Ti. So there you have it. If you're going to go with the 3,000 cards, I think you need a 3080 Ti or better. If you're going to go with the 4,000 cards, I think you need a 4070. The 4070 Ti. No, the 4070 Super.
Dad Drive S-Bad said, interesting. I have an AMD 9070 XT.
Let me look that up real quick and see what the Nvidia equivalent is. So it says here the AMD Radeon RX 97 XT is generally equivalent to the Nvidia GeForce 57 Ti in terms of performance. It can be slightly slower in some scenarios. Both cards are targeted at 1440 gaming with the ability to scale up to 4K. The 97 XT is often found to be more readily available.
Eric B. the Realist said, what's up, Miguel, waving hand, medium skin tone.
So, Miguel, based on that RTX equivalent, that 9070 should be good enough for you to race in VR across the board. What I would say, there are some things you can do to help with your performance, like using the OpenXR toolkit instead of Steam VR, and running it at a lower resolution. I would say, because I run mine at 3400p.
Miguel, Dad Drive S-Bad said, good to see you, Eric. You've been killing the LMU grind flexed biceps.
Cool. So I think in the case of LeMans Ultimate, I think that 9070 should be good enough if you want to race in VR, Miguel. I think you would have to keep the settings, the graphical settings, at medium, because that's what I do, because, turning it all the way up to ultra, I really don't see much difference between that and medium, so I don't see any point in turning it up. It would be a case of diminishing returns. So keep the graphical settings at medium. I think
said, I run an
and if you
AMD
keep the resolution at around, in my opinion, if you keep the resolution at about 2300p, and then the visible cars, keep the visible cars at 15 or less, you should be good enough to run this game in VR. And you should be able to have enough, overhead to run this game at a locked 90 frames per second and not run a synchronous space warp or whatever their form of reprojection is, whatever headset you use. So I think you'll be good to go if you want to race in VR. If you want to race in VR and you don't want to take a chance on spending a lot of money, I would say pick up a Quest 2 off of eBay. You might be able to pick up one of those for $150. So that would be a low risk if you want to take a crack at it. And if you end up liking it, then you can upgrade to something a little bit better. So, all right. Now I got to get ready to go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you all sitting through that grueling race. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon.